Buddy, welcome to my new series of videos, and this is gonna be an episode that should have never been made in the first place, and why this episode is such a piece of crap. It is none other than the Little Yellow Book. So this episode starts off where Squidward was giving a customer a Krabby Patty, and more customers appeared out of nowhere. And he checked on SpongeBob, and SpongeBob wasn't at the grill. So Squidward found SpongeBob in a basket, and he had his eye on his diary, and SpongeBob did not want to read his diary. And so, when Squidward told SpongeBob to asked SpongeBob to deliver the Krabby Patty to the dumpster, that's when Squidward started to read his diary. While Squidward was reading his diary, SpongeBob suspects that this was a prank call. This was a prank call that he did. And he said he can be so gullible. SpongeBob, he's not gullible. He hates you. And so SpongeBob placed the Krabby Patty on top of the garbage. And I should warn you people, this part gets crappy. So then Patrick appears out of nowhere out of the garbage. He pulled a ketchup packet, and he pulled a diaper from his butt. He was literally gonna eat a crap. I don't even think that's humor. I think it's dumb trying way too hard to be funny, and it's obviously not. Alright. Next, Squidward was hiding under the desk because SpongeBob walked in. And then Squidward asked him to please look at it, go in the bathroom and look at the toilet. Clean the toilet out. And then he did. And now SpongeBob to clean the I forgot what it was, but he told him to do that, and SpongeBob and Squidward continued to read his diary, and Squidward and SpongeBob, it was a 3-minute montage of Squidward with no sound of SpongeBob, of Squidward calling SpongeBob, and SpongeBob went over to his house, and Gary was at his house for some reason, and Gary chewed up all of his stuff, and Squidward got really mad about it, and Squidward kicked him to work over that or whatever, and Mr. Krabs Mr. Krabs was cleaning out the Krusty Krab. But here's the thing, he was cleaning it he was using SpongeBob as a cleaner, as a wash rag to clean out the surfaces. Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob is not you're using him as a as a rag. Come on, man. Next thing, Squidward, and next thing, Squidward and SpongeBob Squidward was reading the book, and one of the talent people said that he thinks that he was talking about him in the book, but he was like this. He was like, you're reading another guy's diary. And that's terrible. Read me more. Why would you do that, talented people? Come on now. Next thing, Squidward tells people that SpongeBob named his spatula named Fifi. Fifi, really? And that's when Patrick, being the douchebag jerk that he is, and laughs his butts up and says, "What's a Fifi? What's a Fifi? That's the stupidest name." And then SpongeBob comes out of the cooking room, and Patrick says, "You can't get you." SpongeBob said, "Can I order? Can maybe like an order?" And then Patrick says, "Yeah, I have an order of a Krabby Patty with your spatula, Fifi," or whatever that he said. He said. And then SpongeBob ran out of the Krusty Krab, and to get a break. And here's the break. He blows the bubbles to give him a break. And next thing, Squidward announces to people that if the Bikini Bottom national anthem was playing, SpongeBob was dancing in his underwear and dancing like a maniac or whatever. And then SpongeBob discovers that Squidward was reading his diary, and SpongeBob was running away crying. And this part pissed me off the absolute most. But when he ran away and cried because Squidward humiliated him in front of everybody, there was this talents guy. I don't know who his name is, but he says the dumbest comment ever, and it was really ignorant too. He says this: "Was that the little guy's diary?" Dude, you know who SpongeBob is. So of course that is his diary, clearly. And they walked away, and they got mad at Squidward for doing that. But they're massive hypocrites. Even Mr. Krabs is a hypocrite, and Patrick is a hypocrite. Because next thing, Patrick starts throwing tomatoes at Squidward, and he said some weak insult, calling him a diary reader. And then towards the end, Squidward apparently apologized to SpongeBob, to begging for his forgiveness, and he didn't, and he said, "Yes, I forgive you." But here's the thing. Squidward, after the talent people was gonna throw some tomatoes at him, and SpongeBob broke it up, told him to stop, and he found that SpongeBob reading his personal diary. Yes, so Squidward, the book that Squidward was reading, that was SpongeBob's work diary. So, and then the talent people started throwing tomatoes, and That's it. That was it. The end. That was terrible. And why would you throw tomatoes at him? Just saying. Anyways, this has been my episode 1 of the Little Yellow Book. I'll talk to you guys later, and then I'll see you in episode 2. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.